Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel to another solo leveling arise video. And if you haven't not seen my last summoning session, that was crazy, and we were able to get the Vulcan rage to A1. Along with that, we also pulled Thetis Grimoire from the chest that we get on a daily basis from our, I believe, this pack, which is the daily essence stone pack, in which you get 200 essence stone and this chest. Along with 50,000 gold, which is pretty good. So this pack allowed me to get this chest in which there was a chance to get SSR Jinwoo weapon, and I did pull this SSR weapon, which is crazy and insane to even think about it. So because the rates are pretty low. So now let's go right into it, and I'll be showcasing you these weapons and what changes they brought about in the account. So first of all, I was able to push to state tier 5 with very much difficulty against these steel fanged Lycans. I was unable to beat them. I had the Vulcan's Rage, but there was no water type weapon for me. So Thetis Grimoire came in clutch, and now I do have it. So I'll be pushing it, and let's try to go to tier 7 and clear it. Okay, so now let's set a team, and with the team you can see I'm at 144,000 par, which is way above the required par level. I have all the 3 shadow, 2 fire type hunters, 1 water type hunter, 1 water weapon, and 1 fire weapon. So that is pretty much set for this, and I think we should be able to easily clear the tier 7. So we'll be going one by one using each key and see if we can clear the tier 7, which is going to be quite difficult because the par gap between the tier 6 and tier 7 is quite huge. But I think we have more than enough elemental advantage to make up for it, and this will also be kind of a showcase to show you how to use both the weapons. So first off, we'll be using our dodge to get the defense down on him, and then we'll be using our Thetis Grimoire because he's at a water disadvantage, and you'll see just the damage, which is quite insane, and the damage just flying by. I mean, he's just taking so much damage which he didn't used to before, prior to me getting this weapon, which makes it seems so easy. Like, this stage is not easy at all unless you have this weapon or something like that. But you can also see I have changed some stat points and made my Jinwoo broken. Basically, I am running with a mix of stats between the crit rate and precision as well as attack. So it makes up a huge difference. I'll be going through that in a different video to show you what I'm running. So you can see just the crit that he's doing is quite insane, to be honest. Now I'll be using the defense down, which was given to me for free here, and which will enable me to do a huge amount of damage. I wasn't able to push this high before, prior to getting these weapons. I don't know what happened to the count. Just with 2 SSR weapons, the damage is just insane, and I wanted to showcase it to you guys to show you how much of a difference an SSR weapon is going to make in the late game. So if you are not putting those SSR weapons in your wish list, do it now. Thetis Grimoire especially, it is an insane weapon. The stuns that it gives is huge, and it comes in clutch so many times that it's not even funny. So these freeze, you can just look at these freeze, will enable me to do so much damage with this freeze. And I'll also take the shield from both Jinwoo and the weapon itself, and okay, we could have dodged that, but okay, our ultimate is almost ready, and that will enable us to deal a huge amount of damage to him. So we'll be waiting on that. So for now, let's wait for him to do another freeze, and then we'll take the Vulcans. I think we could have defeated him now itself. So let's freeze him once. Okay, we couldn't freeze him. Now use the ultimate. You know what? F it. We are either way going to defeat him. So I think this is game over for him. Yeah, GG's. So defeated him very easily. So such a big difference in the account, and I'm just loving it. Yeah. So now the account is set, in my opinion. So we also got a wow. I mean, wow, this is so good. But this is an attack increase which will not work for Biak. So that is something I have to take into consideration. But let's go into the next, and let's go into the tier 7, which is quite difficult, to be honest. But we have more than enough advantage with the hunters and the weapons, and I think we should be pretty much set here and be able to clear it as well. So let's see what we do. I am hoping to get some good evasions and all, but yeah, let's go. This evasion is pretty easy, you know. This one is pretty easy to do. Yep. Now let's get that shield going up, the double shield. This tactics works really well. Okay, we got another dodge, another defense down applied, which is great. Now he'll do the dashes, I believe. Yeah, he'll be doing the dashes. Okay, he switched. Wow, bailing out so fast. Okay, let's freeze. Let's use the, okay, what you may call it. Okay, let's use the ultimate because we have it ready, and I believe he will switch with his brother now, just like that. And you look at the crit number, it will go flying. I mean, insane. 288,000 damage, getting the defense down on him now. And we are using the Vulcan's Rage to do the damage, which also has the boost now to the damage because of being A1. So at this point it feels like I'm just flexing, you know. We could have gotten the defense down, but okay, nonetheless. Okay, let's freeze him. Let's use the Vulcan's Rage to get the fire damage going in. Okay, now he'll switch with his brother. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Okay, we got the defense down, applied, great. Again, nice, shadow step. Freeze him. Okay, where did it go? Wow, where is he? He's taking damage though. Cannot see him. Okay, he was in mid-air. I froze him mid-air, lol, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, let's use the ultimate. I think he'll switch with his brother now, after this. Okay, no he didn't. Wow, so let's end him, I guess. Yeah, now he'll exchange it with his brother now, I guess. Yeah, he did. Okay. Oh my god, I wasted the damage there, but okay, nonetheless. Okay, now this might be a challenge because the damage is pretty low here. Okay, I dodged but couldn't get the timing right. Okay. Wow, we didn't get the defense down. How is it possible here? But okay, 20 bars left. I think we should be able to do it. I doubt that though, but okay, we gotta try. I mean, okay, he switches again. Wow, talk about being annoying. Now he'll do these dashes twice, right? Okay, we dead. Okay, so we went a little too far with this, but okay, let's see what was the required power and what is the power that we have, so that we get an idea. But as you can see, both the weapons are really broken. And okay, the power requirement was 153,000. Okay, but I think we have the power, but yeah, these bosses are pretty irritating sometimes. Okay, we are lacking way behind. We are way behind the power requirement. I think we have to do some gear switching and gear upgrades, and then I think we would be set to clear it. We are off by 9,000, which is quite high to be honest, but having the advantage of the element, I think that should not matter much, but we'll see about that. But for now, this is the review of both the weapons, the Thetis Grimoire and the Vulcan's Rage. But let me go over the weapons once. So I think I'll have to level up the weapons, to be honest. The water spray hits has a 100% chance to inflict the cold ice effect on the target. When the effect ends, deal additional damage equal to 10% of the damage taken during the duration for 4 seconds. And it also freezes the enemy, applying the cold ice effect, which is the freezing the enemy, which is great. With A1 you get the deep erosion effect, which weakness damage taken increase by 24%. So at A1 this will be insane against the enemy who has a disadvantage against water type. Now Plume Blossom is also great with the A1. It gives you 32% chance increased in inflicting crit hit and increases skill damage by 32%, which is crazy. But yeah, now going over the Vulcan's Rage. When you have the A1, which I do, now it also creates a shield when you attack the enemy using the base attack or core attack. It applies a concentration effect. Now concentration effect explodes and deals damage equal to 300% of the user's attack, stacking up to 30 times. When it explodes, it deals additional 6% damage per instance of concentration. Now explodes, it removes all concentration effect infinite. Okay, this is a bit confusing. It accumulates for a long time and then explode at once. Now for A1, it will increase the user's attack by 12% and increases attack speed by 6%, which is insane. So both the weapons are really clutch when A1, but yeah, they are great weapons. So which weapon review would you like to see next? Let me know in the comment section down below, and like the video and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then.